She said it was just dinner, but she didn't expect me to do this. She mentioned it so casually, like it meant nothing. Just dinner with a coworker, she said. So I made plans of my own. She had no idea what was coming. Let me ask you something. How would you react if your spouse offhandedly told you they were going out with someone else for dinner, and expected you to just nod and carry on like it didn't matter? Hey there, friend. Glad you're here. If this is your first visit, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss future stories. Drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. I love hearing from all of you around the globe. Now, let's get into today's story. For 6 years, Nathan Hale believed he and Selena were unbreakable, not just a married couple, but true partners in every part of life. They shared dreams, goals, and the comfort of quiet mornings together over freshly brewed coffee. The night he proposed was still vivid in his memory, rain falling gently on the wooden planks of a secluded pier, her fingers shaking as she whispered, "Yes." That moment used to feel sacred, almost untouchable. But then came one quiet Wednesday evening. They were at the table, eating dinner while a game show buzzed softly in the background. Nathan reached for the salt, and Selena, without emotion, said it like she was reading a recipe. "I'm having dinner with a coworker this Saturday." There was no explanation, no backstory, just the bare statement. Nathan's hand froze in midair. He looked at her, waiting for a smirk or maybe a "just kidding." But she didn't even glance his way, just calmly spread butter on her bread, as if nothing unusual had been said. His chest tightened, but he kept his tone steady. "What do you mean?" This time she looked up, and in her gaze was something deliberate, like she wanted him to react. Maybe she expected anger or a jealous outburst. Maybe she just wanted control. "It's just a meal," she said smoothly. "It doesn't change anything. I love you. That hasn't changed." But Nathan didn't rise to the bait. He took a sip from his glass, cool and composed. "Okay then," he said simply. In that moment, something shifted. The dynamic between them changed. "Maybe I'll do the same," he added casually. "See how it feels to sit across from someone different." Selena froze for a split second. Her fork paused midair, her knuckles going pale around the handle. When she spoke, her voice trembled slightly. "You're seeing someone?" "There's a woman at the gym," he replied. "We talk. She's nice." Nathan watched the blood drain from Selena's face ever so slightly. Her hand wavered, barely, but enough to notice. And he hadn't even left the house yet. "Is that a problem?" he asked lightly. He attempted a laugh. It sounded forced. "No," she said almost too quickly. "I just didn't think you'd do something like that." "Ha," Nathan muttered with a small, unreadable smile. "Interesting." She pressed further. "Is it serious? Are you really seeing her?" He gave a shrug. "Didn't you say we should keep things open? Try new experiences." Selena had no comeback. In the days that followed, Nathan changed, not drastically, but noticeably. He was still kind, still present, but there was a new confidence about him. He started waking earlier, going for long runs. He wore cologne she didn't recognize. Something about him had shifted, like a man who'd remembered who he was before he began shrinking himself to fit someone else's expectations. Then Saturday arrived. Selena tried to sound casual, like it was any other evening. "I'm heading out now." Nathan, calm as ever, replied. "I've got plans too." She paused. "With the woman from the gym?" "Could be," he said, offering no further detail. His eyes revealed nothing. Selena didn't leave that night. Instead, she sat alone in the house, staring at her phone, waiting for a message that never came. Her thoughts spiraled in the silence. Nathan returned at 3:12 a.m. No explanation. No apology. She looked at him as he set down his keys. "How was your night?" she asked, her voice low. "Fine," he answered. That was it. The next morning, Nathan sipped his coffee at the table. Selena sat across from him, anxiety twisting in her stomach. Finally, she broke the silence. "Nathan, what are we even doing?" He looked up from his phone, voice steady but distant. "I don't know. You tell me. Isn't this what you wanted?" I didn't think you'd actually go through with it, she whispered. Nathan let out a dry, hollow laugh. And you thought I'd beg you not to? I made a mistake, she said quietly. Yes, Nathan agreed. You did. Later that day, she found divorce papers neatly signed and stacked on the kitchen counter. She stood frozen in the doorway as Nathan calmly packed a suitcase in their bedroom. Desperation bubbled up. Nathan, we can fix this. Let's just let it go. Forgive each other. Start again. He zipped up the suitcase and turned to her, his eyes clear and steady. I don't need your forgiveness, Selena. I just needed honesty. And now I've got it. With that, he picked up his keys and walked out the door. He didn't look back. The house suddenly felt enormous and empty. Selena never had dinner with that coworker. She never would, not because she changed her mind, but because the man she used to sit beside every night, the one she assumed would always stay, he was already gone. So, what do you think? Did Nathan do the right thing by taking back control? Or did Selena only recognize the worth of what she had when it was already lost? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if this story stirred something in you, check out the other emotional and gripping tales on the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Take care of your heart, my friend, and remember, loyalty is a gift, not a guarantee. See you next time.